What's up, everybody? Ugh. There's some crazy shit going on right now. Some real crazy shit going on. Alright. What is up, everybody? We got Gustavo Tetra with her shiny new blue name. So I take down my channel at midnight, February 1st, first day of Black History Month, as a private protest against the accountability community where black folk don't belong. What's going on, madam? Your channel got taken down? Thank you, Gustavo. I appreciate it. What's up, Tetra? What's up, Zales? Madam Scuttlebutt, May May, Crystal, Adele, Zales, True Crime Stories. Who was first? I saw that as soon as she came in. Who else we got in here? Who else is here? I know I saw May May in here. And King Quinn. What's going on, everybody? I was answering May May. She went, "Hey, madam." Oh, yeah. Yeah, I noticed that the other night. I watched back, because I always watch back my streams to see where I can do better, better myself. And I noticed that I was going to ask you the same thing, actually, madam, because I noticed that your bullseye was gone. It was just an M. And I was like, wait a minute, she had the bullseye. Where did it go? So... What's up, everybody? Alright, so how are we doing? I needed something on the easier side. I know Thursday we are going to discuss D'Angelo's video because it was a takedown with a knockout punch to several people. He was taking names and asking questions later. He did not care. That D'Angelo video, whew. So we're going to go over that one on Thursday. With all this research and stuff I'm putting together and having to put screenshots together for these deep dive on Beast Boy, I got to do it. That's crazy, madam. That is absolutely crazy. That was right after your shit with Twitter. You know what? That's crazy. Oh my god, I love me some D'Angelo. And the thumbnail on that one is going to show how much I love D'Angelo Wallace. I'm telling you. I have a inkling to do like 100 Angelos just in make it almost like a shrine. I don't know. I'm thinking right here how I'm going to do that thumbnail. But it must be to uplift D'Angelo Wallace, especially after that video. I mean, I already loved him before, but after that video, bam! Put some boxing gloves on him or something. What's up, Planet? How you doing? Alright, let me, oh, wrong mouse. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna get things straight, I promise. Yeah, let's do Romans first. Alright, I want to see something. I want to see if y'all can still... Thank you. Alright, I want to see if y'all can still hear this.
Hi, buddy. Here he is, Mr. Knox. Hey, do you want to see yourself? Look.
Wait, why can't I hear this?
Who's that? Bad memories here. We have to kind of go down this path that we're...
Alright, hold on. Let me get Twitter out of the way. Can I have a stream where, like, shit's not fucking up for me? Alright. Wait, you heard... Well, I'm glad y'all heard the video, but I can't hear the damn video. Alright, maybe if I switched it here. Okay, hold on. Damn, that was right into my ear. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, hold on.
I don't mean like the stalkers that just kind of call your phone. They get a hold of your
Okay,
number
do y'all hear
and they're
that?
calling you and
Or they drive past your house. Like,
prank
not
phone
like that.
calls.
It's like has targeted us for literally just harassment.
What do you mean you can't see it? You have to be able to see it. Right here, you should be able to see it. Oh, okay. Whew. All right. Thank God. All right. I don't know what's going on my computer. I think something because it had an update, and I think the update completely screwed me up. So instead of playing my new game of Skyrim so I can have a friendship with Sarcastic Sloth, it looks like I'm going to have to go through and literally figure out what the hell is wrong with my computer. Awesome. All right. Well, let me turn it down for myself. Oh, this is going to hurt. And now you're doing that sound again, where you stopped it before. I'm telling you, this new check that we get, it might end up buying me a freaking desktop. All right. So anyway, so as you can tell, I switched things around on this one. We're still sparkly in the background, but we're not moving. The Xylee Gets Real isn't moving. And if you notice, and I reset my router, so I'm not jumping around like I was. So we got that straight. My baby Skip is in here. Skip, listen to my ASMR mic. This is for you, Skippy. Skippy, Skippy, Skippy. We have to take like a couple of minutes to say hello to Skip because I miss her so much. Oh, and while you were gone, Skip, by the way, no, we're going to go to this scene because I want Big Xylee to be snitching on this. While you were away, Skip, Madam let me know that it was very clear that I was not one of her favorites from 2020. Okay? I just need to let you know that. Okay? Madam has replaced me. She still loves me, but the love's not equal anymore. All right? So, first of all, the first order of motion is I have to be snitching on Madam Scuttlebutt right now. And I didn't appreciate it. It broke my heart. I got offline, started crying, throwing hissy fits, all because Madam don't love me like I thought she did. Mm-hmm. No. It's all right. Skip is back now, so I'm snitching. Snitching. I just wanted to get that out the way, you know. And snitches may get stitches, but that's all right. Oh my God. Welcome back, Skip. We missed you. All right, so let's start with the subject. Okay, so Roman Atwood is apparently, he's a family blogger. All right. I've never really gotten into how I feel about family bloggers. Personally, I do not care for family bloggers. Vloggers, excuse me. I don't really care for them. I think their kids are basically working for free. What, for some toys? You know? I think it's like child labor in a way. That's how I feel about them. But apparently, Roman Atwood is one of the least problematic family vloggers. Well, apparently he up and just disappeared for like a year. People were like, oh my God, what happened to him? And then he put out a video a couple days ago, and someone pointed out to me, not saying their name, but they are in this chat. They pointed out the Ready to Glare video, which, by the way, Ready to Glare, if you ever watch this, I have you on, like, the little bell rung on you, but I was at work, so I didn't see that you uploaded it yet. And, yeah. Well, then that ties into another video I want to watch by Sweet Anita. She is a gamer with Tourette's. and she has a stalker as well. Her stalk, but she goes through and she talks to different big Twitch people about stalkers they've had as well. And basically they kind of touch on how our justice system, the police, they haven't caught up to the laws haven't caught up with the internet yet. And especially when you approach a police officer and they do a report and they ask you what your job is and you tell them a gamer or a YouTuber and they look at you like you're weird. So it hasn't caught up yet. So that, I never heard of them either, to be honest. I don't watch family vloggers. So that is what we are going to be watching today. Yeah, I don't know the Roman guy either. To me, he's still a family vlogger, but his story's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. All right, so let's go.
Hi, buddy. Here he is, Mr. Knox.
Look
Hey,
at the
wanna see yourself?
baby.
Look.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wanna pinch those chunky cheeks. I love chunky cheeks on babies. I love them. I wanna pinch the chunky cheeks. Put it up there.
Who's that? Who is that? Hey guys, he is definitely not having the whole on camera by himself thing going on here. He wants mama. Hi.
Hi.
He's actually about to pass out, which is
He wants
kind of perfect for right now. This is his life. This is it right here. Snuggling with mommy. All
Yeah, he tells his story of why he disappeared, Skip. Oh my God. It's crazy.
the time. Knox. Noxy. Okay, guys.
No.
This is a tough one. It's an exciting one though. Like it's
How's
a
that?
wall that we need to break down in order to.
How's that? I turned it up. How was it? It shouldn't depend on that. Oh my God. Yeah, desktop audio is all the way up.
To be us again. This video is that wall. This is, we can't have fun and be us without making this video right here. This is kind of like what we've been dying to make for a while. I'm excited to make this video, but it's like we have to kind of relive what's been going on. So we need to talk about it. We need to explain to you guys, and it's not really stuff that we want to rethink about. So it's gonna be tough. The super obvious question is, why have you guys literally disappeared? It wasn't,
Dude, I'm telling y'all now, this shit's crazy.
like, hey guys, we're gonna take 2020 off. It was like we disappeared. One of the hardest things, we've been on YouTube for 12 years, and for us to just vanish it's serious. We have left out of the fear of our life. Literally.
The safety of our kids, like our house, our everything we have.
Most of you know, at the end of the day, we're just a family. Like, we are literally a mom and dad with our kids, and nothing is more
In front of a camera, in front of 15.5 million people. Just your average family.
more important than the safety of our family. When the safety of our family comes into play, it's family. So we left YouTube out of the fear for our family. So why did we leave over fear? Why would
Just say it. Just
somebody
say
on
it.
YouTube for 12 years just disappear off YouTube? It would have to be so serious. Like, YouTubers in general have to deal with certain things. That's part of the sword. It's a double-edged sword. There's a lot of good, and then it comes with just certain things. It's part of our career paths. Being on YouTube for 12 years, you understand the difference between, like, harassment, mean comments, and then another side where you have to leave YouTube. That's a big difference. Terrifying stuff, like, to the point I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. So how do we explain to you who've been literally waiting over a year now for us to...
Okay, I will say this about family vloggers. They know how to take a sentence called "the sky is blue" and stretch that shit out. Just say, well, he can't exactly be anonymous and show his kids. Oh, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah, me either until after I saw this video, Meme.
To explain to you what's been going on. How do we explain that properly? I've been thinking about this so much. That's what I'm attempting to do right now. So bear with me. We have to relive some bad memories here. We have to kind of go down this path that we're trying to get out of so that we can help you guys understand the justification of why we left YouTube. And hopefully when we're done, you'll know that we left because we had to leave. Okay, we've been dealing with, this is like, it's been going on a long time, guys, long time. And we knew when it elevated to a certain level of just like, we have to literally leave the internet because it's so scary. So I'm gonna just throw a whole bunch of stuff at you.
And it was taking our time. It was taking all day to resolve things and
Really
call
difficult.
people and just literally sit and worry and worry.
We've been dealing
Yeah, I know Tetra. I know. He's getting to it. He's getting to it. I should have did the timestamp.
with some extremely scary stalkers. I don't mean like the stalkers that just kind of call your phone, they get a hold of your number and they're calling you and
Or they drive past your house. Like,
prank
not
phone
like that.
calls.
It's like has targeted us for literally just harassment 24/7.
Extreme harassment. I'm gonna try to help you guys understand this, okay? The stalkers, it turns out, and they're so scary. I want you to imagine that you have to have a funeral for somebody that you love. These stalkers bomb threaded a funeral.
To where literally we had to have like the FBI there.
Like the FBI's at the funeral because of these people. And this is like a fraction of what they're doing. They've done everything from like getting into our life. They've gotten into our literally in our vehicles, like shutting our vehicles on and off and powering them on and off and
Setting the alarm off while we're just sitting at home with our kids.
like the alarm in our house. They turn the power off to our home.
Okay, so first they bomb threaded a funeral. They're cutting on and off their cars. They set the alarm off in their house.
This home, they turn the power off in the middle of the winter. Like we have kids, like we have a family. That mindset to do that to somebody.
No way you're buffering right now.
Is above and beyond, like I can't comprehend it. I just cannot comprehend it. It's so...
Come on, dude.
Turn the power off to our home. This home, they turn the power off in the middle of the winter. Like we have kids, like we have a family. That mindset to do that to somebody is above and beyond, like I can't comprehend it. I just cannot comprehend it. It's so... Gosh.
It's just so scary thinking like, okay, now, like what's next?
This actually happened. I'm driving, like somewhere. You're just driving. And you get a call from your insurance rep to ask why we canceled our insurance.
Yeah, we were
Like,
literally driving without car insurance.
no car insurance. Like
got nothing.
illegally driving because this stalkers shut our insurance off. They got in and
Okay, so whoever these stalkers were, okay, because remember he said stalker and then he says stalkers, come to find out. So my guess is they did get caught, my guess. But they shut off the power in their house, was cutting on and off their cars, making the alarm go off. They're literally getting into their bills and cutting them off. Bomb threaded a funeral. No, I don't think they were mending cutting wires. I think they literally calling the power company.
Canceled our policies without us knowing. We would spend days, countless days, not being able to leave the counter because we're on phones with all these companies that we're trying to get our accounts back or trying to prove to them that we're us.
Watch us, or watch all of our outdoor cameras.
Yeah.
I think that
He'd send pictures of our cameras to our cell phones.
which is scary because our kids go outside and play, and it's
the only thing that we could do was shut down and make sure our kids are safe and make sure these people aren't coming into our house. These guys would change our mail. We would just get mail, our mail, but instead of saying Roman Atwood or Brittany Atwood, it would say abortion bombing clinic. It was always super dark and evil. It was always super hateful and super just demented. It was never something funny or silly. It was very, very just dark.
it was just
Can you imagine going through something like that? Could you imagine going through something like that? To that level?
it was so hard to do anything. I'm on the phone for hours and hours trying to, and then he would just call and take him right back. We would get literally text, he had everything. He had our phone numbers, everything. He would literally text us saying if we don't respond or whatever.
It was always threatening.
It was always very, very threatening.
It's you'd get a text or a Discord message or something that would be
Or
if
even
you
a
don't.
voicemail.
Yeah, voicemails, tons of always threatening. If you don't respond to me, this is a game to me. And then we would spend all the time to get our numbers changed, get all it changed, and then instantly he'd text you think you can just change your number, or
Yeah.
you think you can hide, or just super scary, guys. When you think of intrusive, it's the most intrusive feeling that we've ever had. It's the worst experience we've ever had in our life. Above and beyond the harassment of accounts and hacking and stalking, it was death threats. He literally would say he threatened to hang our whole family on crosses.
Lord have mercy. I don't know if I'd stay in that house. I don't know if I'd stay in that house. What's up, Advent? I really, really, really don't know if I'd stay in that house.
Burn our house down.
Very devilish.
Super evil
things.
stuff, guys. I have actual chills talking about this stuff because it's so far beyond our mindsets. We try so hard to just be good people, lift people, positive people, motivate people. You've been so loyal. You've been with us forever. You don't know how it feels to have to disappear, guys. The safety of our family, it shouldn't even be a question that's the most important part of our life. And YouTube and nothing else is more important than that.
Exactly, Kat. Exactly.
So it became a point so scared, we're fearing for our lives. We literally have police all around our house all the time. It's just ugly stuff. It's just,
I feel a lot of people have dealt with the swatting and harassment, or if you post on Instagram, they show up there, stuff like that. It's not like that. We've dealt with that for years and years and years. It's completely.
It's at a different level.
Yeah.
Different level of scary. Like I said, there's a big difference between being a public figure and dealing with what comes with that, and then fearing for your actual life and family. There's a huge gap there, a massive gap. Will you please just lighten it up for a second?
Yeah, baby's cute. Baby's cute. You and your husband's ills are experiencing a story. Yeah. Yeah, what Kat says, UK police would shrug and ask what they can do, and that's exactly what they did to sweet Anita. She's actually from the UK. Thank you, Skip. I agree. That house shit. I wouldn't stay in that city and state. I'd move across the country. Find me in Kalamazoo. I'm just saying.
Honestly, sad truth of all this is that this video could be an hour long. The amount of things that these people have done to us is unbelievably long. Like, it goes on and on at these levels of things. It is scary, scary, creepy stuff. It's always really, really evil stuff. So it goes on and on and on. And I don't know how deep I want to get into it. I think that there's a bigger story to come, but this is at least our way to move on. We finally even get to make this video because, like I've been telling you, like, we just...
He's got the hiccups.
Sounds so painful. I just kept telling you guys, we just can't make this video yet, but we want to. And there is light at the end of this tunnel. We're so thankful for the FBI, just above and beyond. It's the only reason we're able to make this video right now. And
I'm guessing they were caught. Because again, in the beginning, he says stalker, then he went stalkers, come to find out. So my guess is he found out, or they found the people doing it. Well, here's the funny part. There are some conspiracy theories about this, and because you know how people are gonna be, and some people don't believe the story. So, well, when they had the bomb threat in the funeral, they had to call the FBI. I hope they did too. I mean, one, I hope the story is real. I can only take what he's saying at face value. And two, I hope the FBI, one, was involved, and two, got it settled and got those guys.
break down this barrier and move on. Like, you don't know how hard it is for us to, back before we quit YouTube, we were going through all this stuff. You have no idea how hard it is to put that smile on and try to give you my pure energy while this stuff's going on in my life. So difficult, but things are looking very good. So much in our life has changed, and there's so many videos.
Well, apparently they had a baby, because that baby is not over a year old. I'm just saying.
That we can make just based on catching you up with our life. And I think that sounds really fun. There's just so much.
There's a lot.
There's so much.
Okay, I'm sorry. She looks really, really young. Like, I wish I looked like her. The case would be public record in the States, wouldn't it, if court papers were filed? You know what? I don't know, because one, I don't know what state they're from. And I think it depends on the state. Like, in Texas, most state filings, court filings are, well, if the FBI was involved, then that's federal. So I don't know. She does look good, doesn't she? She don't have 4 kids. I wish. I've had none, and I look like I've had 6. I can only imagine which negative YouTubers are already calling bullshit on this before it was unfold. Actually, somebody was going to get me links because there was rumblings of conspiracy theories on this, but I'm not running with them until one actually makes sense. Let's put it that way. And who the hell is out here with the ability to cut folks' power on and off? They could be hooking people up, right? Listen, use your skills for good, not evil. Like, be the Robin Hood of the mofo internet. What are you doing? Instead of cutting people off, turn people on. You know how many struggling, especially now we're in the middle of a panini that, people are not having the money for their electric bills. Do your shit for good, not evil. FBI, that was a joke, by the way. That was a joke. Don't come for me. I have no money, and that's it. I can't even afford a lawyer against y'all.
Obviously, we have a new child, which you guys know, but...
Yeah, you know, the scariest time of our life, the most anxiety I've ever had in my life, the most fear I've ever had in my life, is all from these stalkers. And again, I'm so thankful for the FBI. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will have even more to this story, but this is our breaking through it. Like, let's get back to having fun. Please, let's get back to having fun.
All right. So there's that. That's that story. If you pay your bills online, then they have access to, hello, Witch's Brew, by the way. They have access to the, I guess that's passwords. If they hack it, that's why some people still pay with checks and barely do online accounts. Yeah, like if you end up clicking the link and they have the, where they can, read what you're typing, then yeah, that's how they get your passwords. I got lawyers, Zai. They pitbull. Hell yeah. Okay, good. All right, so if I get in trouble in YouTube history, all right, let's think YouTube history, because it may happen one day. One of them, I ain't even gonna say who, but you never know. It may happen. Y'all know, and y'all heard it today. On 2/2/21, I can go to Madam Scuttlebutt and she got lawyers. Disclaimer, Xylee is a parody channel, FBI. Yes, I am a parody channel. I am a comedy drama channel. I'm just kidding. A panini. LOL. Vic literally calls it the same thing. Great minds think alike. Hell yeah. Vic's my baby. What's up, Shmina? Hey, sorry, I'm not that talkative. I have a migraines from sleeping wrong. Oh, King Quinn, I hope you feel better, honey. Feel better, please. But yeah, isn't that story crazy what they went through? These people literally, I mean, it's bad enough when you get the phone calls. It's bad enough you get people driving by your house. These mofos literally got into their lives. Like they were in the room with them, sending them pictures of their own cameras. Like, holy hell, dude. That is crazy. Oh my God. I would have, Oh, and which, by the way, Jay Aubrey did an amazing video on Zoe Laverne, and Black Wolf Company did an amazing video on Jeffree Star, on his blackmail and payroll. Y'all need to see it. Really good. If they can afford to move to a gated community, do it. Well, you know what? You would think they can afford that, because he's got 15.5 million subscribers. Let's see what his videos used to do. Come here. Let's see. Go to his channel. I ain't worried about that video no more, and you can cut that one off. All right. He would get 3.4 million views. Yes, he can afford to do in a gated community. He absolutely can afford to move to a gated community. I did almost call him Jawbry. And it's because somebody else called him Who called him Jawbry? The way Tro says it. Okay, see? It's Tro's fault. It's the right opinion's fault. It's always the right opinion's fault. Always. He was able to take off a year, right? So he got money. That's true, Tetra. I mean, he literally gets millions of views. 6 million, 3.7, 5.1, 10 million, 14 million, 13. Dude. All right, let me go back to my watch later list. All right, this one.
Sweet Anita is in trouble with a situation that you would.
This one is very, like the last guys, it was really disturbing because of how they disrupted his life, you know, canceling his bills, shutting off his power, messing with his cars, sending him death threats and stuff like that. What this young lady goes through, I wouldn't even compare it, to be honest, because I think they're two different types of situation. But her life was literally threatened. And I say that in the literal sense, not in the sense of, hey, I'm going to send you a text message saying I'm going to kill you. No, I mean mofo with knife in hand coming at you. And nothing happened. So, oh, hey, how you doing, Keisha? Welcome to the show. They got big with the merch stuff. Oh, did they really? I believe they have 2 kids and the others are from previous relationships. She is 29. Oh, thank you, Keisha. I appreciate it. I did not know that. Okay, learned something new today. Thank you. He's a he's a Twitch streamer. Xylee, you gotta look at the gang stalking subreddit. You need to teach me how to use Reddit, because Reddit confuses the shit out of me. I look at Reddit, I have the app on my computer, and I look at Reddit and I go, what do I do? I understand the whole upvoting thing, but like how to find something, I have no clue. Net worth 14.4 million allegedly. Damn. All right. So let's get into Sweet Anita and some of the people on Twitch who's had stalkers.
Expect to find in a horror movie.
It's a dangerous situation, and it pisses me off royally.
She's actually slept outside of her house, has followed her around with a knife, has chased her.
All right, the stalker was caught and detained last night. He had a knife on him. After taking my screenshots, recordings, a witness statement of the assault from me and a friend, and having his confession to harassing me, he's been released with a caution. Isn't that crazy? That's horrible.
Why?
It's just really disturbing to know that people out there are like this.
And the UK police aren't doing anything about it.
This is disgusting treatment by...
I wonder whether he'll kill me before anyone takes this seriously. Will it even make a difference? Will anything change? Should have been an expectation for us to lay our lives on the line just to entertain you. How many entertainers will lose our lives before it's taken seriously?
the police, in my opinion. Clearly the chick is still being targeted.
He's literally threatening her in her own Twitch chat now.
He stated... This dude went from offline to literally in her chats, stalking her, saying he's going to kill her in her chats, in her Twitch chats. He stated this publicly last stream. Last time he left messages like this, he sat outside my house waiting for me to come out all day, then followed me to a shop. When I asked if he was armed, he silently smirked, then chased me. 2 men had to grab him so I could escape. And what he put on there, I'll kill you soon. Not with the cheap kitchen knife I had last time. No, I'm going to bring something special for you. Isn't this crazy? So ridiculous. That is totally down to the policeman that arrested him. They have stop and search powers in the city of London, and he could have done up to 4 years. Yeah. Isn't this crazy? This is absolutely crazy. A woman having a stalker is usually a much more dangerous situation than an online YouTube stalker. Yeah.
So yeah, just like going through these tweets, just terrifying.
It's getting so bad last night where she tweeted out and said, hey, if something bad happens to me, please.
If anything happens to me, I really hope that I'm the last canary on the coal mine. The law needs to change. No jobs that have such a high risk of rape, assault, or death, especially not live streaming.
You know, I mean, this is insane.
Unreal, and something needs to change, like yesterday.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with that.
Hi, I'm Sweet Anita, and a lot of people have been asking a lot of details about my stalker. This has been going on since October last year or so. I've been
So October of 2019, because she made this video 4 months ago. So she made this video in September of 2020. So 5 months ago. September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, 4 months ago. September 7th is when she made this. So she was dealing with it almost a full year before she made this video.
assaulted, I've been chased, and people have had to restrain my stalker out in public as he wouldn't leave me alone. And throughout all of this, I had planned to make a video just covering my situation, but in doing all of the research I possibly could, in trying to find solutions and an end to this absolute nightmare, I found that so many other people are going through the same. It's a terrifying situation to be in, especially when you don't feel that there's anyone there to help you. My stalker started following me around and sleeping in my back garden. He started staring through my letterbox. Like, I would come down the stairs in the morning, get on with my day, and then just be like, wait a minute, and look back at the door, and like this letterbox would slowly close as his eyes disappeared behind the door. And so he started knocking on my door as well a lot for hours on end, just not giving up, just constantly. I almost worried that his knuckles would bleed. It was so relentless. He'd sleep behind my house and watch it waiting for me to come out, and he'd follow me to shops. He'd constantly, persistently message me and go and say awful things in my chat. He threatened to kill me, and the police response has been incredibly underwhelming.
That's sad. That's sad that that all she's doing is entertaining people, playing video games, just being a streamer, and she has to go through this shit. Yeah, she's a streamer. She's on Twitch. She is a Twitch streamer with Tourette's, actually. Yep. It's crazy.
After he assaulted me, I had a witness, I had a lot of evidence, and the police did nothing. They eventually felt pressured to do something after everyone was kind enough to start atting the police on Twitter and kind of getting upset with the UK police for not acting. There was definitely a lot more done during that time, but it still eventually amounted to nothing changing for me. And a restraining order was so slow to put in place that it didn't prevent him from harassing me over time, and it didn't actually do anything because he continues to harass me and breach it, and nothing's being done about that either.
That's sad. She has literally done everything she is supposed to do. Everything that they tell women they are supposed to do, she has done. And yet nothing is being done for her. Nothing. Exactly. Please don't take. And this is the. I believe Destiny is in here, and he actually kind of explains, especially on the U.S. side, he explains the reason why most police officers don't take it serious. It's bad enough for women when we have to report things like this in the real world. But if we combine the internet with it, they really, really don't take it serious. Yeah, I agree, May May. I feel like we're doing better with stalkers in the U.S., but I bet it is a case-by-case basis even here. Yeah. Restraining orders are often considered the final nail in the coffin by law enforcement. Kat said, it's the Metropolitan Police, Tetra. They are shit. Oh.
I think what's scary is
apparently
that he can assault me and get away with it, but also that when they finally went out to pick him up off the street to question him about that incident, he was actually on his way to my house with a knife when they found him. And despite that being incredibly damning, especially when they're already picking him up over a separate assault incident, they still released him a 3-minute walk away from my house. This man was crazy. He came to visit for 2 weeks and ended up moving down the street from me. He didn't stop obsessing, and he constantly denied everything that he was doing as he did it. He found ways to join my games while I was gaming with my friends and constantly beg me to go into a private VC with him. And no matter how much I refused, he'd constantly beg. And it escalated from there. He started putting my details in chat and trying to encourage other people to stalk me, doxing my home, my street, my address. He started trying to release things about me that were incredibly private, including medical conditions.
And the crazy thing is, here's the crazy thing: she can ban him and keep banning him and keep it doesn't take much to make a new Twitch account. Yeah, they should have, Kat. You're right.
And things like that, and he made awful threats.
Such a disgusting, as long as I live, I will make sure your life will be hell. Holy shit.
And awful comments constantly, some of which I shared on Twitter, and whenever... reported to the police that he was about to turn up at my house. He threatened to kill me on stream. He said, I'll be there in 15 minutes. And
Damn.
they didn't turn up for 30 minutes. And even then, they didn't actually turn up. What they did was ring me back after 30 minutes to explain why they weren't going to do anything to help me. And I found out quite a lot of really terrible things during that time. They were actually blaming Twitch at the time for not giving them details about the accounts used. But the thing about that is that all they had to do was request that information, and they weren't doing it. And when I asked them to request that information formally and go through the correct channels, they told me directly it was not in the public interest to waste funding pursuing it, because it would take...
So they were told exactly how to get the information on the accounts that was saying that to her, and it wasn't in the public interest to waste the time to get those from Twitch. That's sad, Kat. I'm sorry. Tetra, he was 3 minutes away. He was a 3-minute walk away from her house when the police got him. He had a knife on his way to her house. So he went there to visit for 2 weeks, and he decided to move there. I'm sorry about that, Kat. I really am. Oh, it's totally the cop's fault. Guess what? Streaming. Okay, here's the levels of streamers on as far as harassment, stalkers, whatever. Women, then, and we're going, well, okay, no. Let's go from worst to best scenarios. Black women, women of color, women, black men, white men. It's horrible. It's horrible. Streaming is horrible. You literally have to have skin of leather to stream. And good mods. Yeah, exactly, Shemina.
Too much time and effort. I later found out that the time and effort is to write a 1-page subpoena for the identity and information, which they weren't willing to do and was not as costly or time costly as they were claiming it was. So I faced a lot of barriers in trying to get a conviction, and eventually, even though it took a lot of fighting, I got there in the end, and I got a restraining order. But he breaches it constantly, includes no contact, and he definitely breaches that very regularly, making death threats, and also it seems as though, I'm quite concerned, I haven't released this until today, but he threatened to kill my mom and my animals.
When I'll go to your house the next time you're going to die, then your buns, and then your mum.
And just a couple of days after somebody broke into my mom's house. Which has obviously left her incredibly scared and traumatized, and we're not entirely sure what to do about that, seeing as the police seem to be completely inactive and uninterested in the case. I am not the only one who's facing this disinterest and this lack of investment in solving and, you know, prosecuting this.
Yeah, Tetra. Oh my God. And then you got those, no, you're right. Girl, don't forget the trans and the LGBTQ. Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh my God. It's bad. Basically, if you're not a straight white man on Twitch, which they even catch shit, But if you're not a straight white man on Twitch, you're going to catch hell on Twitch. That's how bad Twitch is. I refuse to stream on Twitch because it's ran by a bunch of man babies. It literally is ran by a bunch of immature man children. And that's why I refuse to go to Twitch. And you're right, Tetra. Thank you for calling me out on that. I don't, you're right. It's bad. It's bad there. Amen, May May. People need to stop being shitty. Political streamers have it really bad as well. Well, yeah. I mean, Bosch was on Twitch. He's on YouTube now. But I watch Destiny and no, I mean, they do. But I'm telling you now, a white, straight male has it the easiest on Twitch. Everybody else goes through hell. And God forbid if you belong to the LGBTQ and you're black on there. Because then you go through nothing but hell on Twitch. Twitch is bad. Period. Twitch is horrible. I actually like Hassan Piker. I'm not gonna lie. I actually like Hassan Piker. That's why I'll never stream on Twitch if I decide to stream. Yeah, when Mixer went down, I refused to go over to Twitch. I refused it at that point. I said, screw it, I'll just go to YouTube. And I started my DIY channel, and now I'm here on this channel. Yep, that's very true, Cat's Meow. In my opinion, all streaming platforms are cancerous. I will say this. Your other little side streaming platforms, don't get me started on Trovos and DLive. That's all I'm going to say. Don't get me started on those. Now, however, it's actually kind of funny. Facebook gaming is not as bad as the rest of them. You know why Facebook gaming isn't as bad as the rest of them? Because people use their real names. So you still have your assholes, and you still have your sexist jerks, or your people who are anti-LGBTQ plus, you know, and you still have your racist assholes too, but they're not anonymous on Facebook gaming, so they're not as aplenty on Facebook gaming because they use their real names. Whereas on Twitch, you have a bunch of keyboard warriors. DLive, you have a bunch of keyboard warriors. It's horrible. Do not go to DLive. DLive is a scam. DLive is a scam. It has been a scam since day one that they came up with DLive. It is an absolute scam. Do not go to DLive. And it's ran by a bunch of, well, we're not going to get political. All right, so let's go.
Any of the other streamers, you're about to see all this. I interviewed loads of other streamers about this, and they are saying exactly the same thing. They all live in different places around the world, and they're facing exactly the same inaction from the police. It seems to be a universal problem, and I think that, you know, being an entertainer is always going to be dangerous and life-threatening until the platforms we use and the police start finding systems and means to protect us and take it seriously.
I got with a guy when I was 20, so I'm nearly 30 now, so 9 years ago roughly. We were together for about a year, just over a year, and throughout that year he created so many different accounts, all different social media, different platforms, and he would try and talk to me on those accounts and try and catch me out, like try and flirt with me as not himself. I left and I thought, right, that is it, I'm done with this guy forever. That's when it turned into stalking.
It's been ongoing, still happening for 2.5 years now.
It's crazy. Some of these stories is crazy. I think Destiny's is actually one of the craziest. Oh yeah, it's happening a lot. And yeah, you can make an alt, but most people don't know you can make an alt on there. Dot. And I'm only saying dot because you have a period as a name.
Now, So yeah, my stalker has created thousands of Twitch accounts, Twitter accounts, Instagram accounts, Reddit accounts, like you name it, just to like attack my character as a person.
It's like they just get off on just making your life miserable. Like this one guy who's harassing me now, that's been harassing me for years, like since 2014. He'll just do stuff like he'll like post free evidence that has made me.
Hold on.
He does like a lot of social engineering type stuff, and
Early 20s, I was
Oh, I accidentally hit it.
like since 2014.
Okay, since 2014, she made this video in 2020. That girl has been going through it for 6 years. What's up, Cindy?
He'll just do stuff like he'll like post free stuff on Craigslist and like send people to my address. He'll call like plumbers, locksmiths, tow trucks, taxi cabs, like to my address, and then of course like the food deliveries. And sometimes he'll just do it so it's just like constant, like all day, all day, all day.
In my early 20s, I was kind of an outspoken, I don't know if I'd say libertarian, but very much like gamer bro in terms of my political opinions. So there.
Oh, no. Okay, Destiny, let's be for real what you were back in the day. What you were back in the day is you were very, very right. But now that you are very, very left, you are trying to calm down on what you were back then. Yes, you were a gaming bro. Yes. Yes, sir, you were.
There were certain subreddits and communities online that were on the left that tried to like repeatedly get all of my sponsors axed, or clients of my sponsors axed if they didn't drop me, or teams axed, or like friends of mine destroyed if they like just like that kind of stuff. 2016 onwards, I started talking like right-leaning politics. Against right-leaning politics, I started moving more to the left, so then I started to garner the hatred of a lot of right-leaning people. So sometimes I get people that submit false tips to the FBI. Sometimes I get people that are trying to figure out like where my kid's mom or my kid lives, and then people that try to all the standard stuff like hack your account, send you death threats, and all that dumb shit or whatever. Like
He was hanging outside my house at weird times at night. He started constantly messaging me saying, I've got these nudes of you, and if you don't start responding to me, don't start.
Augie is a gaming bro. Nicholas Diorio is a gaming bro. Those are gaming bros, Tetra. They're gaming bros. Yes, a gaming bro is typically right-wing keyboard warrior. I'm going to say what I want. Yeah, free speech, no consequences, shit like that. Yeah, that's a gaming bro. My political leanings are best described as gaming bro. Well, that's because Destiny he's trying to kind of cushion it a little bit on how right he was. He wasn't like alt-right. He wasn't that far, but it was enough where I would have wanted to meet him in Minecraft at one point. But it's funny. What's up, Amber Chick?
Talking to me again, I'm going to send them to your boss, I'm going to send them to your dad, I'm going to send them to your work, your accounts department. Like, he said,
that's horrible.
If you tell anyone about this, I'm sending them to everyone.
Mainly focuses on my relationship. So every guy I talk to, and like I feel so terrible and like self-conscious because it makes me not want to talk to any guys on stream just to like protect them from this crazy stalker guy.
It's like he does like a lot of social engineering type stuff and exploits to like spoof phone numbers, and he'll just like call my phone nonstop. There was like a whole, I swear, like 3 years where I was just completely unable to use my phone at all because he would just blow it up all day. And he'll use like all of these stupid voice changers, and he'll usually just like repeatedly be like, you're a bitch, you're a bitch, you're a bitch, and just stupid stuff like that.
Are you going to be
I can't imagine dealing with that for like 6 years.
late to stream tomorrow like you always are? I bet you will, you motherfucking cunt. Bitch, 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 you stupid ugly bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Bitch, 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 stupid fucking bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. I love you, bitchy Toronto.
I had the FBI.
Can you imagine getting a message like that? No, Amber Chick, you don't understand. I definitely would love to meet them in Minecraft. Because I would punch them in the face. In Minecraft.
FBI visit me one time because somebody forwarded them a clip saying I was going to blow up a school or something. It was like heavily edited out of like a league game, basically. Cops came, or FBI came to talk to me to see if I was going to blow up any schools. I said I wasn't. The second time, somebody showed up with some really old conversation I'd had relating to like underage fans at events, and they told the cops that I dealt child porn. So FBI showed up to ask me about if I had child pornography. And then the third time, somebody had sent an edited clip of me talking about like political violence with me like talking about my Glock. So it looked like I was talking about how like we need to kill Republicans, and I was going to do it. So FBI came to my house to talk to me about that.
In the end, after probably 6 months.
Can you imagine having the FBI called to your house 3 times for 3 different instances on people taking what you said and made it look out of context to the FBI? Could you imagine?
Of pretty bad depression. I finally told my mum, and she was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" And we went to the police, and eventually, after a lot of heartache, he did get prosecuted, and it was like £100 fine. He had a restraining order to not talk to me for a year, which he still did. Since then, I moved away, so he doesn't know where I live anymore, but he does continue to message people in my community and offer news and things like that of me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like, pretty much.
That's crazy. He's passing around her nudes.
Anyone who's active in my chat a lot will know about this and has had a message from him under different names.
With the police, how do you feel that their response was proportionate? Do you feel like they really took an interest or took you seriously?
With the stalking part of it, it felt like if he hasn't done anything to me physically, then they're not going to do anything, basically.
Police said they can't do anything because he hasn't really threatened my life. Mine is just like an annoying mosquito fly that just hates me. I've even like talked to lawyers to see what they can do, but if I wanted to do the lawyer route, I would have to pay like $20,000+.
Wow.
You know, I know who he is. I have like a lot of, it's like all kind of circumstances.
Yeah, but the thing is, Kat, the same thing's happening here too. The same thing's happening here too. And especially, I think Destiny is the one who describes it. When they find out what you do for a job, like these people, this is their full-time job, to be on Twitch. Once the police, in Destiny's case, once the police found out what he did as a job, they instantly did not take him serious. So the next time he had talked to them, he had to switch up what his job was just for them to take him serious.
Substantial evidence that has made me believe that it's this person, but it's like, even though I know it's him doing it, there's literally nothing I can do. Like the only, I guess I could try to go the legal route and like keep on going to police, but even then it's like, what are they going to do? Just send somebody out to his house to be like, hey, stop harassing this girl, which he would probably just think it was funny and laugh at, you know, right? Like he knows, oh, they're not going to do anything besides that.
He was shutting my internet down for weeks, and I couldn't stream. And I have a kid, I've got a house, I have like real life bills to pay. You know, this isn't just like, oh, I'm in high school streaming, like it was like having a very big impact in my life. And this guy actually reached out to me to taunt me. And when I found out what his name was, because he reached out to me on a Skype name, we did a lot of work basically, but it got to the point to where I knew all of his information. I knew where he lived, I had all the shit. I called his dad to tell his dad, like, hey, your kid needs to fuck off, this is some bullshit. His dad told me to fuck off, basically said that his kid was a good kid, he'd never do anything. And then I started to call the police, and because it's like a interstate thing, it had to be the FBI. And the first time the FBI came over, I was very blunt the entire time. I was like, oh, I do video games for a living, blah, blah. They didn't give a fuck. Second and third time I talked to the FBI, I tried to be a little bit more candid about what I did, because it seems like as soon as they figure out like what I do for work, they just don't care anymore. And my second and third conversations went absolutely nowhere anyway. After that, like they didn't care at all.
And that was kind of scary, because you know you.
So the police aren't doing anything for any of these people. It's sad.
You watch these documentaries where nothing happens to the guy until he goes in and hurts her, like he physically does something, and that's honestly what it felt like. I was scared for a long time that he would actually like do that.
I've given up a long time ago. I think I gave up when the police or the authorities just like said they couldn't do much. Because that's who's supposed to protect us, you know. And I've also talked to Twitch and asked them if they could at least give permissions to mods to be able to delete clips, because my stalker also creates clips with weird titles as well, just to get like my attention and stuff, or spread rumors. And it really gets to me sometimes, because all I ever really want to do is like not upset other people, but it just seems like this random person who, like, I don't know him, he doesn't know me. I don't want to like do things that pisses him off, but it just feels like everything I do pisses him off.
I don't think any normal, well-adjusted
King Quinn asked a good question. Yeah, but what happens when they don't help? People get hurt. That's what happens. People get hurt. The law enforcement has not caught up with the internet. They have not caught up that people are taking these internet shenanigans and putting them to real life. The police has not caught up with it. So, what happens when they don't help? People get hurt. People quit streaming, and literally when they, okay, everybody thought Mixer shutting down wasn't a big deal. There were people who literally, that was their job, was on Mixer. Their job was streaming every day. Destiny makes a hell of a lot of money streaming every day. He had to quit streaming. He had to quit streaming for a week. Well, when you're a streamer, you don't get vacation day. You don't get vacation pay. You don't get sick pay. So he literally lost income for a solid week because of his. It affects their lives. Okay, Crystal, eating ice cream as you're watching. Exactly. It's a piss poor excuse not to help someone who's in danger just because their job is streaming. Yeah, they don't take it serious because the way they look at it, they're on the internet. So what they're doing is they're looking at like they can't come through the screen at you, so you're okay. Well, I don't know, sir. I've had the FBI called to my house 3 times because people are sending conversations I have and snipping them and sending them to the FBI. Now the FBI thinks I want to blow up a school. I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Zales. I mean, they're bad everywhere. They're bad here too. There was a big case years ago where a guy flew from Germany to the UK because he was obsessed with a girl on the net. Her plus boyfriend reported him. The police did nothing. The guy killed the boyfriend. Oh my God. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Streaming requires no break because your audience relies on you in the moment. That's why the full term is live streaming. What, Cindy? No, live streaming is you're actually like live. It's not a taped thing. But no, it doesn't. Yeah, no. When I used to stream video games, if a new game broke, I was streaming for 11 hours straight. I'd only take bathroom breaks. I'd have to eat and drink in front of the camera because, you know, I'm diabetic. So, but yeah, I would stream 11 hours straight. I would come home from work and stream anywhere between 4 to 8 hours, depending on how well the game was going. And I was doing that 4 to 5 nights a week. Yeah, they don't. Oh, you mean breaks like vacation? Yeah, they don't get vacation pay. They don't get sick days. They don't get any of that. So he lost an entire week of income. Yeah, but the thing is, King Quinn, they don't take it serious because they don't believe that shit is happening. They're starting to believe it now, but they don't take it as serious. Hell, they barely take stalking situations serious in the first place, let alone something that started on the internet. Yeah, exactly.
emotionally healthy human being can take this level of harassment and not have like severe detriments. I don't think that like humans' minds are designed to have like incredibly personal, scathing remarks made about you on that order of magnitude by people you've never met before every single day.
And whenever you're just like dealing with it and you're still trying to go about your normal life and like stream and everything, it can just be so much, you know, like trying to go to the police department and trying to convince them to file a police report, because even that's just like such a battle to even do. And it's like, do I even want to take the time out of my day to do this today whenever I know it's just going to feel like a waste of time and a dead end?
Nothing came from it, so I don't ever rely on the cops for help. It seems like it's kind of like everybody's out for themselves on everything because the police just don't give a fuck about any online shit at all.
And I really do hope that this video helps, because I also do worry and know that like this video might feel they're I don't know, creepy. I don't even know the word for it, but if it will like help Twitch or open the eyes up for other people, then it's worth it.
Stalking at best can be psychologically damaging, but at worst, it can be fatal.
Yep.
And Bianca Devins was just 17 years old when she paid the price for being an entertainer and being on the internet. In our current state, we don't have enough things in place to protect people online. And Bianca Devins made contact with one of her viewers on Discord and arranged to meet up with him. In a jealous rage, when she started spending time with another one of her viewers, he killed her in his car and posted pictures of it all over the internet. And within hours, someone was already selling t-shirts with those pictures on.
That's sad. That's so sad when that happened to that girl. Yeah. That was so sad what happened to that girl. That poor thing.
Her family have been trying to remove the pictures from the internet since her death over a year ago, and it's proven impossible. And now, not only have they lost her, but Bianca's never going to have her dignity and privacy, even in death, because those pictures are up. You know, it's tragic. It's an absolutely tragic loss of life, and it could be avoided if we had more safety things in place, if we had more things in place to protect those who provide content online. Gwyneth Paltrow was pursued for 17 years by an absolutely insane stalker. She was fearing for her life and fearing for her children's lives, and she went to court with an abundance of evidence of persistent harassment.
And now granted, Gwyneth Paltrow has like a ton of fucking money. 17 years? Like literally 17 years? And Gabby Hanna posted her pic when she did her Yeah, Gabby Hanna. 17 years. Gwyneth Paltrow went through that. It's crazy.
And still didn't secure a conviction. And it's terrifying to think of cases like Mayu Tomita, who is in Japan, and she reported her stalker a month before he stabbed her 60 times. Viewers are able to find us very easily, and it's terrifying that there's nothing we can do, and that even when we warn the police that something bad might happen to us, they still do nothing until it's too late. One of the things that I find really challenging about all of this, and speaking up about it too, is that so many people want to blame me. They say, if you learn martial arts, if you move house, if you get a dog, if you get a gun.
But that's what they always do to women. They always blame us. It's like I don't get it. I don't understand, but why is it always the woman's fault? Why is it always the woman's fault? Like, why is it always the woman's fault? Why is the woman has to learn how to do this? Why is the woman needs to do this? The woman needs to do this. The woman needs to do it. How about you teach these assholes to not be assholes? This is why I'm so wishy-washy about starting a YouTube channel. I don't know if I want to pay that price. Nah, I get it. I get it, Quinn. I wonder if the past year or so... Okay, I wonder if this past year of so many people from various socioeconomic spheres moving their business and money-making ventures to online platforms out of necessity might bring about new laws. Skip? That's a damn good question. And honestly, I hope so. To be very truthful with you, I hope so. It's a very good question. It's very much victim blaming, but it's always women's fault. I don't understand it. Like, it's always a woman's fault, no matter what. If it's from the beginning or the very bad end, from beginning to end, it's always a woman's fault. I don't get it. Yeah, teach men how to stop being dickheads. Exactly. But you heard that one phone call. That sounded like a chick, but I don't know if that was a young kid, but it sounded like a chick. But no, it's just disgusting. If you're a woman and getting stalked, it's your fault in some way. Maybe you shouldn't have wore that outfit. Maybe you should go take self-defense classes. Boys will be boys. They're only talking shit. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's yes. Our whole language is, don't even get me started. I can go on a tangent about feminism, and I can go on a tangent about how even our language is built around men. Hello, female, woman. Okay? I'm just saying. Just saying. But I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that because it's not a political stream tonight. I may have to do that one day. Oh, you think so, Tetra? Because it did sound kind of funky. That's why I just automatically said woman, but I don't know. Raise your boys to have respect for women. Damn right. Sorry I'm back and forth working on my main channel, but I'm listening. Well, that's okay, Madam Scuttlebutt. I truly appreciate you listening, even though I'm not your favorite anymore. And best believe, I'm going to remember this for months to come. You're never going to live it down. I remember Anita talking about how one of her worst stalkers was a woman. I mean, but it's still a woman being stalked and it's still her fault though, right? Xylee, you're not my fave anymore. Well, I guess not, Organic, because you're starting to show up towards the end of my streams now. Apparently so. How you doing, baby? I love you, madam. I love picking with you. You have a sense of humor. I absolutely love it. All right, let's finish this up.
Then everything will be okay and you will be safer. But I don't think it's the answer. In countries where so many more people have a gun, there are still stalkers, and there are even people who get shot by their stalkers. In countries where people get dogs, in countries where people move house, all of these things are not necessarily measures that eradicate stalking or stop it or prevent it. Cheryl Hooper is proof that moving house doesn't save you. And I can safely say it takes months to move house and it takes seconds to dox someone.
That's
Destiny
true.
himself said that he moved and before he'd even got into his new place, he had already been doxed again. And so, unfortunately...
Can you imagine? Now, me and Skip were talking about that earlier. Skip and I were talking about that earlier, all right, with the other story. She's like, screw that. I'm not only moving city, but I'm moving state too. By the time Destiny moved, he had already been stalked. He had already been doxed again. He had already been doxed again. Thank you, madam. It's crazy. Well, she wasn't really, I don't know if she was, well, she was kind of stalked by Yolanda, Madam Scuttlebutt. Yolanda was, oh my God, she was the head of the, like, official, fan group of Selena, I believe. But yeah, by the time Destiny got his new house and moved, and as soon as he moved in, he got doxed again. As a guy, a lot of people who are against many women aren't the majority, but a loud minority. Honestly, there isn't an easy answer, but the police taking this seriously is the first step. You know what, Wolfmaster 057? I 100% agree with you. It's not all. It's definitely not all. Hey, my husband's a gamer. And he would never think in a million years to do that. You know, but they are a loud minority because they're usually the raunchiest, the loudest, the dumbest. Don't make me start naming YouTubers right now. I'm just saying. No, you're absolutely 100% correct. I think she was, or they were getting ready to let her go or something. I don't remember exactly, Madam Scuttlebutt. Fan president. There you go. Fan club president. Yep, that's right. That's right. She was the fan club president. All right.
Fortunately, moving doesn't solve the problem. But in Cheryl Hooper's case, she was found again after moving home to escape her stalker, and he found her and managed to murder her. It's proven time and time again that the fact that women have access to these things has not prevented many women from being stalked. And I feel it's unfortunate and that it kind of distracts from the real problem, which is that there are things that could actionably be put in place online and by the police to help prevent and prosecute that are simply not available right now. The British Crime Survey found that an estimated 5 million people in my country get stalked every.
There you go. She was fired for it. I knew it was something. I knew it was something with her. All right, let's get back to the subject. Well, online, when you're gaming, now I can tell you this, it's really easy to check people when you're gaming, but a lot of people don't stand up and do it. A lot of women are scared to do it. Tetra's like, so in our time, she was a Discord mod who got unmodded. Yeah, basically. Tetra's being a jerk. But I mean, honestly, you can check somebody by what they say in a chat. You can check somebody when you're online and you're like playing in a group and you hear somebody saying stupid shit. Check them. That's the whole point. That's the problem. People don't get checked. And then what they do is they go into their little echo chambers where you can say whatever you want because the people that are hosting it are like that. And they think it's okay. So when they leave that echo chamber and go to another setting of another YouTube channel or another Twitch channel, they think that it's okay for them to say that stupid shit. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. So I know it's off topic. It's okay. There's been a lot of off topic. But what's the beef with the... What do you mean what's the beef with the gamer boys? What do you... Quinn, what are you talking about, honey? You know we stay on topic here. That's like way off topic. It seems like good dudes are isolated and bullied too online for not being bro. Sometimes. I'm going to be honest. I hate how the term is a bro now. Because to me, growing up, that wasn't the term. A bro wasn't someone who was like that. And I hate the fact that it's called a gamer bro now. I think that's just so disrespectful to the actual gamer bros that are out there. And when I say gamer bros, I mean like the dudes I used to game with. Now it's turned into such a disgusting term. I hate it. It seems like good dudes are oh yeah, no, I agree, Kat. I read it. I agree. All right, data from Crime Survey of England and Wales shows up to 700,000 women are stalked each year, 2009 and 2012. Although the British Crime Survey 2006 estimated 5 million people experience stalking each year, but there are no official statistics on the percentage cyber stalked. Because most people don't go to the police about it, because most people honestly don't think the police are going to do anything about it. I don't like the term. See, that's the thing. We never use bruh. We always use bro. Like bro. Really? We never use bruh. I always thought that to be like a California thing. Yeah, I've never used that. But then again, okay, listen, I'm an old gamer. Okay, I still use, okay, let's just put it this way. I still use leet speak, all right? My business that I'm about to start, the main word in it is leet speak. And if you don't know what leet speak is, then you are not an old gamer. And I am way ahead of you. Skip. Well, bruh by itself. No. Bruh. Yes. So.
Per year, that's insane. You don't have to be a celebrity. You don't have to be an ego. You can be a dude. You could be anybody. You can be any age. Now, this is something that is so universal. It applies to every police force. It applies to every country. There seems to be very few places on this planet where you will get adequate support and help if you're being stalked. That's insane! You don't have to be in the public eye to be in danger. This is something we need to change, not just for content creators, but for all of us. Because we might end up knowing someone who loses their life because of this. And it doesn't have to be this way. And you can get involved and you can help us to make this a safer place to create content and encourage the police to take this seriously. I want to blow this up. I want to blow it out the water. I want to show people that this is real and it is worth prosecuting. Less than 1% of these cases see a conviction. It's tragic, and we can do so much more. So if you want to get involved, please do. On social media, use the hashtag #StopStalking. And if you want to talk about stalking that you've experienced...
Okay, y'all don't have to do that now. This was 4 months ago. But just to let y'all know, I believe I did this. I believe I did the hashtag. I believe I did.
If you want to talk about the platforms that this is happening on, if you just want to implore Twitch or YouTube to communicate more with the police, which would make all the difference. If you want to see action from your local police force or from your country's police force as a default policy, do it. Whatever it is that you want to say about stalking, say it now and say it with me, because I feel like right now it's not a great business decision to invest in security, especially for online platforms and social media, but with public pressure it might be achievable, because there are very real solutions that I can think of just off the top of my head that would make all the difference. For example, verified accounts would stop people making bots and spamming chat with doxing information, inciting more stalking and more harassment online from other people. And this is as easy as forcing people to have to verify their account with a phone number, or with Twitch specifically, perhaps they can even make use of the Twitch Prime feature.
Preach, mama, preach!
Which shows that if someone's Prime subbed for multiple months, it shows that they have connected their account to Amazon and that they are dedicated users.
Yes, ma'am.
Accounts are much harder to use and make to harass people. At the moment, security measures like banning members who harass you in chat is completely ineffective because they can just use a VPN and make a whole new account. So anything that people can do to encourage these platforms and social media to take more steps against stalking could save lives, and it can help us safely create content for you. Because I love making content. It's amazing. For someone like me who has such a severe condition and disability, it makes so much sense to do jobs like these. It gives me independence and allows me to care for my mom and my animals. It's amazing. It's a wonderful opportunity, and I don't want to have to lose my life for it. If we can encourage the police to do better, if we can encourage Twitch and YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and just every platform possible to communicate better and have rigid, proper policies regarding communicating with the police in instances of harassment.
Amen. Amen.
Could save lives, and it could definitely help people in situations like mine where I don't know if I can continue creating content and reasonably expect to be safe doing so. I'd love it if you'd help. Please do get involved. Hashtag #StopStalking, and I'll see you in the next video. Breakfast.
Amen. Verify the phone number. Oh, madam would be screwed. You ain't telling no lie, Skip. Skip, you ain't telling no lie. I remember when madam came up in my Discord and she's like, I gotta put a phone number in that Discord. I'm like, yes, ma'am. You gotta put a phone number in that Discord. Jails. I can't believe Crystal and I dealt with something like this, albeit not to this degree. And that, oh shit. And that I was accused to this degree, and that I was accused of stalking someone. Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, I do too, May. I do too. And I think, honestly, I think verification is a huge thing. Because what if somebody made an account? Somebody can make another Xylee Gets Real right now and go into chats and use my name. I'm not verified. They can go and start a whole bunch of shit. They can go threatening people's lives. They can do a bunch of shit. And nothing I could do about it. I'm not verified. So, you know what I mean? Oh, it's still skipping. Alright. I'm going to have to take the background out. I'm going to take the background out here too. So any final thoughts about the 2 videos that we watched? Skip, are you ready to make that YouTube channel? May, you ready to make that YouTube channel? Even if they're verified, you still need the police to get off their... No, I agree, but if they're verified, then there's more information on them. Yes, we still need to get the police off their ass, yes, but they also need to make it more readily available for the police, too. And basically, the police needs to get off their ass, and Facebook and the rest of them... they need to also take it serious, the stalking that's going on with their creators. Word, Skip needs to come. Madam, I'm trying to get her to get on here with me. They won't do it. Yeah, Skip, you making a channel. Matter of fact, Skip, you going to be my co-host from now on. Me and Madam already said it. You're going to be my co-host. I've been trying for months. Nah, they lost me at actually having to talk to people. F that. You're talking to me. What's wrong? You can't talk to me. Me and you can just sit here, shoot the shit. Okay? And act like nobody else. Like these other people, you know, the people that are watching, they're not here. Me and you could be just shooting the shit. When was y'all gonna let me know? Well, technically, ma'am, I kind of let you know like 4 months ago. And I said I'd stop pressuring you. Okay, hold on. That's not all I do. I do not just watch replay, ma'am. We actually do research here, okay? Ma'am. Xylee, already my favorite YouTube. Skip would be Skip would be amazing with me. Because I'm going to tell y'all what. Skip is one of the very few people that can check me. And I just sit there and go, okay, well, all right. I don't even get mad at Skip. Skip checks me. Oh, look who decided to fly in. What's up, Nessa? Speaking of new channels, Miss Nessa Opinions, although she's not on that thing right now, but she does have a new channel called Nessa Opinions. How you doing, Miss Nessa? May, just blink and let us know you're okay. You won't have to speak at all. Yeah. Oh, okay, listen. So these were the discard cards. Me and Skip would be talking. May would be on mute the whole entire time. And May would type something every now and then, and Skip and I would respond. So May, literally, you would have to just sit there and mute. And I just would feel like I'm talking to somebody. Oh, Skip, did you see the new mic? Wait, were you here for the new mic? I can't remember because you've been gone for a little while. Pink, look. Ooh. It's My pretty pink mic. Okay, so the glittery moving background is going away. This is the last time y'all are going to see it. Calling me out. Think. Just blink. And I've made a million rhymes. Just imagine if you blinked a million times. Damn, I'd be paid, right? Same color as my phone cover. Hell yeah. I was there for the mic check. I love the new mic. Yeah, you were there when I went to order it. And I showed you the picture. And you were like, ooh. Skip helped me pick this mic out. I was like, Skip, look at this mic. It's pink. It's rose gold. I have to have it. I'm sorry. I don't get girly in a lot of things, except for when it's something that's pink. I love the color pink and I love the color purple. I get really girly. My toolbox is pink. Okay? I have a Mac toolbox that is pink. It's pink and black. Well, I was just reading what you writing. Xylee with the ultra sexy ASMR mic. Last week, me and Nessa heard Xylee lint balls and... Shut up, madam. You crazy. Yes, I love purple and pink. Purple and pink are my favorite colors. That's the only thing I get girly about. If it comes in purple and pink, I want it. Period. Except for I won't wear well, this is kind of purple, but I won't wear like a purple outfit because if somebody calls me whatever that purple dinosaur is, I'm gonna punch them in their face in Minecraft. Oh, I don't do fur coats now. I'm a lefty. I'm a blue-haired liberal. What did Nessa say? Hold on. What did Nessa say? Madam, we heard her thoughts. Excuse me. We are on my channel. Are y'all coming for me? I feel like some people are coming for... Hold on. Let me take my headset out. I don't need my headset on anymore. Are people coming for me? I feel like y'all coming for me. Do I have to go get the Vaseline out and put it on my face? I mean, because we can do this. We can do this. Let's go. I have off tomorrow too, so I can drive wherever I need to drive. Where am I going? I'm just saying. Scared of none of y'all. The hell? Hell yeah. I'll have to show y'all a picture of my toolbox. Well, it's in my crafting room now because of the first time when I quit for those 2 months, I took my toolbox. I'm like, if anybody messes up my toolbox at work, I'm going to be pissed. So I brought it home. Now it holds all my candle making stuff. I rocked a whole pink Adidas tracksuit with some pink Adidas. I red fat laces with them and a red Kangol. And this dude said, "There go Cupid," when I walked into the bar. I know that's right. All right, so I had the pink and gray Rockaware velour tracksuit, and I wore my pink and black Adidas, where one foot, like the pink was on the inside of both shoes, and the black were on the other, and I laced up the pink and black shoestrings. You couldn't tell me I didn't look good. That's all I'm saying. You could not tell me I didn't look good. You could not tell me I didn't look good. And I went to the Jay-Z concert and that. Looking good. And my Rockaware tracksuit. With my Adidas tennis shoes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I knew I looked good. And dude I was with thought I looked good too. I used to be. I used to love tracksuits. God, madam, we sound so old. Hell yeah, I used to rock I had the pink and the black shoestrings. The fat ones. And I laced them up where it was black on the bottom. And then pink, black, pink, black, pink, black. Hell yeah. That's when I used to worry about what I look. Now I don't care. I'm like, y'all gonna see me for me. What's up? I don't go nowhere. I don't do nothing. I don't like people. I mean, I like y'all. I like subscribers. I love subscribers. So please like and subscribe. I like y'all. I'm just talking about like real people, like the NPCs out in the world. I don't like them. Yeah, my shoe game was good. I used to have over 30 pairs of boots. I'm a Doc Martens Converse girl, but I love the May May. That's why I like you so much. Now I understand. Man, Doc Martens coming out with those Doc Martens with the hearts. I want them so bad. Sometimes I literally add 3 pairs of shoelaces just to have fat ass colorful bows to match my outfit. I know that's right. I love Doc. Docs are good shoes. Kat said, oh Lord, hell no. Fuck the color wheel. Oh, Kat, you have your own style. You have an amazing style. I love how you put stuff together. Tetra. Okay, so, all right. So here's how it goes, okay? So we're just a bunch of group of girls, right? All right. Tetra is, okay, so every group has to have their hussy, right? Tetra is the hussy. She's the one that's always wearing the heels and the cute dresses and got the hair done, got the cute little earrings, got the makeup, looking good. That's Tetra. Tetra is the hussy. Madam is the one that you know that anything you need in life, she can get it, and she's only like 2 degrees of calling somebody to get it. If you know what I mean. That's Madam. All right. Madam, the one that she wears the old school stuff. Me, I guess you would say like I'm like the tomboy. I'll come up, t-shirt, jeans, tennis shoes, hair in a top bun, going, what's up? What are we doing? Skip's like the cute one. May May's like, let's see, how would May May be? I think May May's like the undercover badass. Like, to look at her, you didn't think she was a badass, but once we get in a fight with somebody, she tearing somebody up, and we all stand back and go, oh my God, what did May May just do? That's what I think. That's what I think how that is. But we all know Tetra is the one. Hey, girls. I'm the one walking my cat being weird without knowing it. Yeah, maybe you are. Ain't nothing wrong with it. What's up, Karma? Tetra's like, right? Hussy life? Tetra is hashtag hussy life. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with being a hussy. You live your hussy life. I was a hussy at that age too. Y'all crazy. Since we're in the middle of a panini, we should have this closing conversation next year. I've been in elastic for months on end. Hashtag fuck zippers. You know what? I've lost weight. Now, I don't know, being that I'm diabetic, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I've lost weight in this, though. Amber Chick, can I be the stoner tech nerd, please? Well, we definitely need a stoner tech nerd. You and Madam would get along very well. Because Madam's a tech nerd, too. Tetra got the fun role. Well, I mean, Tetra's a hussy. She can't help it. It's hashtag hussy life for her. Hashtag hussy. Oh, look, this is this is Tetra. Right here. Hold on. There you go. That's Tetra. Hashtag hussy for life. I know organic does not come back and just say, at that age, you still... No, I am a married woman. I am not a hussy. I am a married woman. I am happily taken. Bless his heart for even having me. Because you know he goes through some shit as me being his wife. Can you imagine what my husband goes through being my husband? I mean, he deserves a lot of credit just for dealing with me. Let's be honest here. I'm going to be a cool mom. Yeah, you're going to be that cool mom, all right. You're going to be the cool... Just look at any 90s movie of the cool moms. Heathers. The mother in Heathers. That's what you're going to be, Tetra. You're going to be the mothers in Heathers. No, not Heathers. Oh my God. The one with the mean girls. What's the name of that movie? Oh my God. That's what you're going to be. I'm going to be honest, Amber. I would say that I'm the lucky one for the simple fact that he does deal with me. I'm a little much to deal with. Bless it. Mean Girls. Thank you, Kat. Yes, Tetra, you're going to be the mother in Mean Girls. That's going to be your child's best friend, and you're going to have boobs up to here with your crop tops on and your short skirts going, honey, I got your snacks. That's going to be you, Tetra. I talked about that in my video, Justice for Mr. Ziley. Wait, you made a video called Justice for Mr. Ziley? Oh my God. I'm being exposed. Mr. Ziley has to deal with a lot. You're a charming lady, in my opinion. A little wild. Well, I am a little wild. But nothing wrong with that. I dig it. Oh, you should have seen me in my 20s. A little wild. You should have seen me in my 20s. Woo. Woo. Woo-hoo. I've calmed down a lot. Like that anger y'all saw Sunday, that won't shit. That won't shit. That wasn't like angry. She already got my first pair, LOL. So yes, don't doubt. I'm telling you. If I eat my Wheaties, I like to get wild too. My 20s were my golden year, right? I will wear a Barbara Bush sweater from time to time. I'm done with Tetra. Alright, Tetra is now herefore canceled. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that moving stuff's gonna have to go away. Hold on. Okay, that. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do it right here on stream. You know why? Because I am hanging out. Source. Ba, 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 ba. No, I don't want that. Nope. Yeah. Maybe? Maybe? No. Okay, let's try this. Done. There we go. That works. Madam's like, I got some years before that happens, Amber. Before what happens? What's she doing? Madam Scuttlebutt done said, once I hit my 30s, I'll probably simmer down some. Madam. Once I hit my... Hold on. I'm trying to do some math here for a second. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You'll need a time machine, madam. I know a doc, right? I had to do math in my head and remembering things that madam have said, and I was like, something doesn't add up. Like, she either carry overed like a number or two that wasn't there, or did she divide by something that I didn't know? Did she cut things in half? What did she do? The Xylee stare. I need my meme. Don't make me throw it at you, May May. I've had to do that a couple of times. See how smoother it's running now since I stopped that moving stuff? So I think the only thing I'm going to have in this that's moving is the frame. Yeah, it's running a hell of a lot smoother now. Let's see, all right, so 2 minutes ago. All right, let's see if it's running smoother now. I guess I'm going to use y'all for test dummies right now. It's going to be my 10-year anniversary of turning 29 in May. Lord have mercy, Amber. I'm still older than you. Not by much, though. I'm not that much older than you. I'm still older than you, though. Ah, see, I'm still dropping rates. A lot less, though. All right, hold on. Looks like I want to work on this tomorrow. See, Xylee, see, that's the thing. I never assume. I don't want to assume people are as old as me. So and I'm usually the oldest person in a group anyway. So, I mean, my husband is 10 years younger than me. His sister that lives here, it took her a while to figure out that her and I were the same age. So when she used to try to kind of get on me like how she gets on him, and I had to remind her, ma'am, you do know I'm the same age as you, right? You can't talk to me like you talk to your little brother. I'm just letting you know. You know? So I never assume. I don't like to assume things about people. I mean, because assuming can get you in a lot of trouble. You know what I mean? Wait, what did Keisha say? Where's Keisha at? I just turned 40 and was told I was over the hill. I thought it was 50, but no, technically 40 is over the hill, but I'm going to be honest with you. Sitting here at 45 years old, I have more confidence in myself, and I am happier with myself than I was when in my 20s. Now, in my 20s, I was a hussy. All right, I didn't really give a shit about anything anyway, but I have more confidence in myself, and I feel better about myself now sitting at 45 than I did in my 20s. So you know what, Keisha? You tell them to kiss your ass. Period. Tell them to kiss your over the hill ass because you sexier now than you ever been in your life and they can't handle it. And if they got a problem with that, at Zolly Star Gaming, because I've been starting shit online anyway. Just saying. Madam Scuttlebutt's still wet behind the ears, y'all. Madam, I'm sorry, but I've been to one of your streams. You can't use that you're wet behind the ears excuse with me. I'm telling you right now, that shit ain't gonna fly. I know that's right, Keisha. May Hussy Socks. Well, they keep changing it. Well, they're saying now like 60 is like the new 40. Okay? I'm telling you, I feel younger now than I did in my 20s. I really do. It's weird. Like, I'm not ashamed to tell people I'm 45. I mean, yeah, I might get some old jokes and I'm like, okay, kid, call me old. I'll put you over my knee and whoop your ass like you should have been done. You know? Yeah, she is. Talking about wet behind the ears. Innocent. All right, y'all. I'm going to need everybody to step away from their device because lightning is about to strike and my channel is probably going to go down from Madam Scuttlebutt trying to lie. When you get to my age, you cough and you're what? Cats meow. Oh my God. Amber Chick, Madam Innocent, and I'm the Pope. I know Nessa is not trying to co-sign Madam Scuttlebutt trying to say she's innocent. Actually, middle age is technically like, I think 35 to 45. Because at 55, you start getting senior discounts. I believe. Okay, Tetra, well, you're a middle-aged hussy. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's all good. Okay, it has calmed down. I haven't hit any bad frame rates. Okay, I think it's worked itself out because I'm not skipping around anymore in the picture. Oh my God, I think we fixed it. I can't believe y'all letting Madam Scuttlebutt play y'all like a fiddle. She is playing the hell out of every single one of y'all. She is playing y'all like a fiddle. Mm-mm. Nessa, you can't say you're an angel when there's actual footage of you whooping somebody's ass in the middle of the street. Actual footage. There is proof of you on Twitter fighting somebody back in the day. Just saying. Nessa gonna kill me. She gonna go on my DMs going, girl. It's alright. I saw that video and I was like, shit, if I would have seen a short-haired girl in there, I would have questioned if that was me in that video. Because I was fighting like that back in the day too. What did Kat say? Oh, we know Madam was around for Watergate. She ain't fooling. Oh! Damn. We're about to have some blood sports up in here, huh? And Nessa's like, girl, exposing me. About to have some World Star up in here. We're going to have Cats Meow and Madam Scuttlebutt fighting, which I'm going to be honest with you. Now, that fight would be nasty as hell. Between those two, that would be nasty as hell, and I would have to walk away from that fight. I would be like, I can't watch this. Those were the living and learning days. Yeah. Yeah, I don't fight like that no more. Lord have mercy. Y'all are going crazy. I am done with y'all. All right, babies. Well, it is 10 o'clock. I am going to, I don't know, I'm going to go hang out in the Discord or something. But I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Please behave. Madam, stop trying to tell people that you're a youngin' when you're not. Kat, stop trying to fight people. Nessa, stop getting recording fighting people. Tetra, stop being too much of a damn hussy out there. And Amber Chick, stay cool. And Skip, welcome back. Y'all all crazy as hell. Every single one of y'all. Bye.